Welcome to the Travel Agency Near Podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Kay. Today is day 60, backlinking as a travel advisor. Why do you want to even do it? I had actually a really good conversation about backlinking like 4 years ago with another travel advisor. And they're like, you got to backlink. And I'm like, I freaking do. Because we just like went hardcore in like marketing stuff. Anyway, what is backlinking? What is it, Rachel? Great question, Rachel. It is linking one site to another site. So if you are a guest blogger on one website, you can link to your travel agency. Let's say your guest blog for, I don't know, your local wedding association and they have a blog, then you can backlink to your own website so they can review honeymoon packages and you show up as a more authoritative figure when your links are being referenced on other reputable sites. So we talked about the AEO, GEO, that this backlinking is helpful for that. Those LLMs, ChatGPT, will be able to see you as a more authoritative figure if your website is showing up in multiple reputable places. Oh, and that's the why. Sorry. You'll index much faster and you can get referral traffic just from being on another website. So there's two ways to backlink. There's natural and manual. Taking this bracelet off. Natural is when other companies or websites naturally link your content when they're like, this is some good stuff here. People need to hear this and read it. That's a natural backlink. Manual is what I mentioned earlier, guest blogging, where you are writing the content, you are manually doing it. You can also manually like backlink onto YouTube, like in the description. If you go, people, just check out YouTube. I know it's not everyone's platform, but if you go on YouTube and you read the descriptions on the shorts and on like the longer form contents. Now, I know this podcast is on YouTube and I don't do a whole lot of like backlinking in this because it's a freaking podcast and I'm not like trying that hard. I'm just having fun with the podcast here. But also podcast episodes will have links and I'll share the links in the description, right? You can do that on all of your YouTube content. And that's kind of backlinking. And then you show up as an authority because your links, xyztravel.com, keeps popping up in the description of all these YouTube videos. Man, maybe I should do this with the podcast. Just put I'm doing it. We'll see how it goes. Other places you can backlink. Reddit posts. If you have your own subreddit, you can backlink to your blog if you want to. Also, you might get naturally backlinked by a Reddit user that's not you, that's like, oh, you need to go work with this person, link. If I recommend any travel advisors via Reddit subs, I do my best to link their sites because I'm like secretly backlinking. You can also get it from Facebook posts if they're public. Video transcripts. Backlink it. Backlink the video into the video transcript. That's a random blog post. Doesn't even have to be on your blog. Just could be a page that's open to the public, but not on your header or your footer. So those are different ways. And what you're essentially doing is showing that you are an authority to the GPTs, like LLMs, and also to like Google. And you're going to rank higher in searches if your links are showing up in so many places. And so people will view you as an authority, even if you've got a little imposter syndrome, even if you're pretty brand new. AI will view you as an authority if you set up very strong backlinks as part of your AEO strategy /GEO. I don't know what it's called anymore. AI robot search engine optimization. I don't know. Okay. What are some things that you could backlink? Maybe this week. Hmm, great question. I know if you go on Reddit or Facebook groups, it can be difficult to really backlink specifically based on the rules of those little subreddits slash groups. So be very careful if you're deciding to do it on a social media platform like Reddit or Facebook, because you can't control mm, what is really allowed and you might get banned. So be very, very careful. Don't just go into like the sub all inclusive resorts and be like, hey, everybody, I'm the best travel agent for all inclusive resorts. View my website and post that because you will get banned. All right. That is about backlinking. I hope this was a helpful episode for you to help you understand different ways to promote yourself without having to spend tons of money on ads. This is a long game. Don't get me wrong. Um, or if you can't afford a social media manager or digital marketing manager, this is part of what a lot of them do. And if you're unable to afford one, but maybe you aren't sure who to hire, I hope these episodes past like around the 50s and 60s help you figure out what kind of help you really want to need, like really want. And that way you can find somebody that's aligned with your mission for your marketing strategy. Hey, have a good day.